Hi, my name is Rashid Khan and I'm on ND Sports. Not many every athlete around the world got an opportunity to be an athlete with Red Bull, and I feel like for me to be someone with Red Bull athletes is a massive for me, and I'm so proud and to be someone athlete with Red Bull and from Afghanistan. I never ever thought about to be an athlete with Red Bull, but someone to achieve this is massive for me, and I'm so lucky and so proud to be associated and having that kind of relationship now with them.
And that dives straight into my next question. You are undeniably an inspiration for for the others for the young spinners and the young cricketers coming through in Afghanistan. I mean, you look at somebody like Alam Muhammad Hassanfa, just another one that's come through. Do you ever sit back and think, everything I do is to show that my country is performing on a global stage to provide hope for the youngsters at home.
Yeah, it is. This gives a clear message. That globally you are known and you are an athlete with Red Bull is a massive, and I feel like for everyone back home in Afghanistan, it's a kind of a very positive message, and it inspired so many back home youngsters that so many of more Rashid Khan will be found with this, that they get that kind of uh, love with this game, and they want to be the same in future as well. They want to be an athlete with Red Bull. They want to achieve that goal, and it gives them a very clear message. It's not impossible. I think it's possible, and it's all about doing your hard work and having that belief in yourself. And recently, we have seen so many of youngsters coming from Afghanistan, especially in the spin department. They're delivering the best for their respective teams and for the national team as well. You mentioned the name of Ghazenfa, Nur Ahmad, Zahir Khan, and Wakar Salam Khail. So Mujib and all these, they're doing so well in international, so and also in the leagues around the world. So yeah, I think it's great for the youngster, and it's a massive for the country back home as well.
And you look at it's not just spinners of Afghanistan. It's look at Fazal Farooqi. Look at all these guys. We saw the opening batter last year as well at the Pretoria Capitals.
Yeah.
He was here. Just how much is the game growing in Afghanistan at the moment?
It's growing massive. You see all around in Afghanistan. You go everywhere. There you will find people playing cricket, and that's the biggest change in a positive way. A positive change in the country. Youngsters, they're turning up in numbers and playing cricket all around the country, and sports bring unity and bring nations together, and it always help in that way. But if you see nowadays in Afghanistan, there is cricket everywhere. There is academy everywhere. There is ground everywhere, and it shows how much they love this game. And recently, I went to domestic games. How much the youngster wanted to be someone in future, and deliver the best of the game and come into the national team, represent the country. So cricket is the only source back home of happiness, and only hope for the people, and only hope of that Afghanistan is known that yes, cricket is there. So I think it played a massive role for the people back home, especially for the young generation, that cricket is something helping them a lot and they get into the sport. So it wasn't before a lot the sports, to be honest, but now we're playing all around the world, and I think it just inspires everyone back home.
I actually commentated on the under 19 World Cup last year with Afghanistan. Spent a bit of time with him as well, so got to know Rasmussen quite well. But in terms of the Afghanistan national team, you reached the World Cup semi-final, and there's another World Cup coming up in a couple of months' time. Can Afghanistan go all the way, particularly with it being in India and Sri Lanka on the subcontinent?
Well, it is a massive, massive task. I think we delivered. We have given the best performance in the last World Cup. We're getting into semi-final against South Africa. So I feel, it's the belief is there. Nothing is like, it's not something which is not impossible. It's possible for us to do and to get into the final as well. But as long we keep that believe in ourselves and we work hard and we put all the efforts. I feel like in the last World Cup we have put that effort, which was that which showed that we have beaten Australia, New Zealand, and in Bangladesh in a crucial time where we get into semi-finals. So I think it's not a matter of that we need some time. I think we have those skills and talent and players who can deliver best in the big stage. It's just about keeping their self nerves calm and focusing on their own skills and not to think about the opposition a lot. And then I feel like that's where they bring their best cricket. So for us, that will be a challenge: how we maintain ourselves, keep ourselves calm under pressure, and we keep that belief. That is something which is very important. I don't think so. We're gonna too far from lifting any ICC trophy.
Before you get to the World Cup, though, you've got some business here in South Africa. The SA20, the Beto SA20, defending champions. We know how the first 2 years went in Cape Town,
Yeah.
and then you come back and you go all the way. Just how much satisfaction did that give you as a captain to know that you could win, you could lead a team in foreign conditions and still get out on top?
Well, my first trophy as a captain was massive for me, and that gives me lots of relief. I we didn't manage it in the first year. I was a captain, and then I got uh, back surgery. It didn't come for the second year, and could see the result. We always came at the bottom, even though we had the best team. But sometimes things doesn't work. And this year, last year when I was called that yes, you want to lead the team, I said yes, definitely I want to lead the team, and I want to lead it in a different way of my own mindset. Like that first year it was different. My first time experience managing a team outside and in the leagues, and was a kind of different feeling. But now I'm mentally and physically ready for that opportunity to get and to lead this team. I knew how good this team is, and I think then just came. We tried our best to give 100%. Forget what happened in the last 2 years. It's a matter of we started new game, new year, and let's go and let's do it. And I think everyone responded so well at the right time, and they delivered the best for the team, and that's why I think we have managed to get into the final and left the trophy.
Have you do you enjoy Cape Town? Have you over the couple of years that you've now come down? Are there special places for you in Cape Town?
Yes, it
Newlands in
is.
particular?
It is a special place now, especially when you win the world trophy for them as well. It becomes more special now. But I really enjoyed my time in Cape Town. It's a best place, beautiful place. You go outside, you go to the waterfront, you go for shopping there, you go restaurant there, and that's something which makes me fresh, makes me ready for the next game to go out, have food outside, and there's some beautiful like restaurants, nice food, very nice food there in the waterfront. Some Turkish food which I love the most, and I think I really had the best time in Cape Town, and I enjoy. That's why I always want to go to Cape Town. It's one of the beautiful place to play cricket, and also to go around in a beautiful place for everyone to come and see.
Your fellow Red Bull athlete, Kagiso Rabada, he's been retained by MI Cape Town. Just what does KG, bring to that MI attack, and just not only as a bowler but also as a leader within the team?
Well, I'm so lucky to have someone like him. We played together now a lot. We played in MLC, we played in South Africa. So it's always good to have someone in a leadership group as well, to give you that kind of positive energy. As a captain, you need that from someone from South Africa, like having so much of experience playing for South Africa, playing so many of test cricket, and that experience really helps. And I'm always like someone who is asking him and taking those uh, important suggestions from him. So he always help. He always there. he is someone giving you always that kind of positive energy around the team when he's around the team. And I think, whenever I speaks to him, we talk. I think it's always very, very positive and productive. So I'm so lucky to have him around in that time.
And Rashid, your other Red Bull athlete, Dewald Brevis, he hasn't been retained. Is there any reason to why he hasn't been retained? And would you bring out the right to match card for him at the auction?
It's a difficult question. I don't know how things happen, why not, but you know, it's always there is something that goes there and here. But hopefully, Brevis performed really well for us in the last couple of years and 3 years. That he delivered always the best. But hopefully we get him back and that in the team where he finishes the game for us.
And will you be following the auction quite closely? It's coming up fairly soon.
Definitely. As a captain, you will always will love to watch. You are in touch. You're watching the action, and yeah, definitely, I will be someone sitting in and see how thing goes, and we have a productive and good auction.
And lastly, when you visit the Red Bull, the whole factory, the everything that goes on there. I mean, what was the most amazing thing that you saw there? We know it's all about energy drinks; it gives you wings, but what did you find out there?
Well, I've been to that headquarters and also the facility was amazing, unbelievable, and to see myself, fitness wise, to see myself from where I can be uh, best. What are the areas I need to know. I feel like that was the best part for me to see the rehab center and everything. I think was fantastic, and I had only a couple of days here, but definitely in future I will go again and to have that proper rehab with them and fitness wise and the areas I am weak, I can work on that and I can be much better in fitness than how I am.
Thank you, Rashid. Thank you very much for your time.